When some people think of racism, they think of big, deliberate displays of discrimination, but oftentimes racism happens more subtly. Everyday racism often happens in the form of microaggressions. Microaggressions are subtle interactions, whether they're intentional or not, that create negative feelings towards marginalized groups. For example, an Asian American is told their English is perfect, but it's their first language. Or they're asked, "Where are you from?" And when the answer is one of the 50 states, it's followed by, "No, where are you really from?" Questions and statements like those imply that Asians can never be true Americans, that they'll always be outsiders. Microaggressions can also be presumptions based on stereotypes. The TV show Insecure tackled a lot of these examples.
Why don't more of them swim?
One of the ways we see casual racism clearly is through food. Many Asian American children have been told their food looks weird or their house smells really funny, like in this TV show clip from Fresh Off the Boat.
Oh, what is this? It's Chinese food. Get it out of here. Ying Ming's eating worms.
Maybe you've heard friends say they'll have a headache after eating Chinese food because of the MSG. Or you see menu items at a trendy new cafe that just appropriate Asian food terms without nodding back to their Asian roots. Talking about microaggressions is really difficult because nobody wants to admit they're being casually racist. So when it does happen, you have to decide if it's worth it to you to call it out. Dr. Ella Washington, an organizational psychologist and professor at Georgetown University, has some advice to your approach if you do decide to tackle that conversation.
We should be empathetic and as much as possible give grace to people when they've committed these microaggressions and try to invite them into discourse. It's important to just first call it out saying, hey, what you said isn't cool. And then offering that opportunity to educate and discuss by saying, okay, here's why what you said wasn't cool.
She says we need to start addressing casual racism in order to learn from it and to move past it.